Drug abuse is a common theme within the cyberpunk genre. Whether developed in black alley pharmacies or huge corporate refineries, there are drugs to cater to almost any desire in Night City, so long as you have enough eddies. Many drugs are experimental chemicals dumped on the street by unscrupulous corporations looking for guinea pigs. Some are homebrewed horrors designed in basement labs. Still others are military combat drugs designed to create armies of efficient killing machines with complete disregard for the user's long-term health. The most commonly taken drugs in Night City are amphetamines, barbiturates, and combinations thereof. Amphetamines are stimulants that can be used for performance enhancement or recreational purposes. Barbiturates are sedatives that induce sleep and reduce anxiety. Hallucinogens are perhaps less common, as brain dances become ubiquitous. While it is rumoured that the financial elite can acquire bespoke drugs to minimize physiological side effects, drugs are often designed with the aim of creating a captive market. After all, a dope addict with an insatiable desire to get their fix is always best for business. In Cyberpunk 2020, the myriad of drug side effects include nausea, tremors, hallucinations, paranoia, delusions, psychotic rage, and death. While the list of adverse drug reactions is almost endless, I envisage CDPR will not include many of these in the gameplay mechanics of Cyberpunk 2077. For example, giving thee a contaminated Dorf inhaler during the middle of a gunfight for her to subsequently suffer from explosive diarrhea just to satisfy a pharmacologist's penchant for immersion is nonsensical. Aside from alcohol, which I covered in a previous video, in my experience, the top 10 interesting drugs that may be referenced in Cyberpunk 2077 are as follows. Lesade, used by sadomasochistic vampire gangs on their victims through their injector fangs. While a potent aphrodisiac, it scrambles pleasure-pain signals to the brain. A victim under the influence of Lesade becomes sexually aroused when receiving pain. Sif Coke or Snap Coke are synthetic versions of cocaine. Its side effects include paranoia and psychological addiction, while providing the user a minor increase in strength. Boost is a neurotropic that increases intelligence, but users may develop full tolerance, resulting in the drug no longer having an effect. Addicts will begin suffering screaming fits and hallucinations unless they get their fix. Smash is a euphoric, providing a strength increase and is an alternative form of alcohol sold in cans. Its side effects include psychological addiction, and the user may sink into catatonia or feel suicidal, making them a ripe target for some booster looking for spare change. Dorfs are the primary combat drug and painkiller in Cyberpunk 2020, manipulating endorphins to reduce pain and stress effects. Dorfs increase the user's strength but may reduce their reflexes. Black Lace, an upgraded version of Dorf, imparts euphoria, adrenal rush, and invulnerability to pain. Black Lace users become fearless, cold-blooded killing machines. Black Lace will significantly augment a user's strength and cool, but it may cause someone to go cyber psycho. Mr. X, a powerful stimulant which increases metabolic processes to such a level that the person may stay awake for almost a week. It is used primarily by busy corporates and netrunners. Speakeasy was designed as a truth serum, but has aphrodisiac side effects. Speakeasy is now used in certain brothels of Night City to gain access to valued information carried by corporates and other individuals of interest. A powerful truth serum, it tends to function best when the subject is engaged in copulation, as it reacts to the hormonal imbalances found during orgasms. Jazz was developed under contract by the United States Air Force for combat pilots to increase reflexes. It failed miserably due to the permanent nerve damage it caused. Jazz hit the streets in a corporate play, and ever since has been a mainstay of street gangs and desperate solos. Rambo 7, developed by the Colombian Army, is only used by the crazy, desperate, and suicidal. A soldier on Rambo 7 can literally break their spine and keep on fighting. The formula was astonishingly simple and relatively easy to replicate on the black market. As for Cyberpunk 2077, I envisage addiction and withdrawal symptoms will most likely be translated into lowered stats and impact upon the interactions with other characters through the availability of dialogue options. Another possibility is adopting a toxicity system similar to Witcher 3, which determines side effects when Geralt uses multiple potions or decoctions. In addition, CDPR may also make these susceptible to death from overdosing. In the recent Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay demo, CDPR have already demonstrated the modus operandi and modernization of certain drugs, such as adding reflex boosters in a form of Koresnikov, delivered via an inhaler. In contrast, Koresnikov was limited to neural wear enhancements in Cyberpunk 2020, where it was called Korenzikov. It also has significant humanity costs. These changes may reflect CDPR giving the player the opportunity to balance their playstyle versus humanity costs. While the Koresnikov reflex booster was used, it granted the bullet time ability for approximately 59 seconds. An air hypo, sometimes called the Bones McCoy in Cyberpunk 2020, a reference to Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy from Star Trek.
Damn it, man, I'm a doctor, not a torpedo technician.
Is used on Sandra Dorset when she began to flatline during the quest Breaking Through. The trauma team medics administer 70 mg dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, and 800 fibrin. Dopamine and norepinephrine are catecholamines released by the body in response to physical stress, while presumably fibrin glue is used for wound healing. During the negotiations with Dum Dum for the Flathead MTOD-12, he offers an inhaler containing S-Keef. S-Keef appears to be a form of cannabis or marijuana, which has a currently unknown effect for 54 seconds. Drugs provide CDPR with fertile ground to incorporate a myriad of innovative quest possibilities. A fine example of CDPR's previous work on drugs was the Witcher 3 quest Equine Phantoms. Geralt imbibes a concoction that has a surprising side effect, allowing him to converse with Roach.
That's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you, and